Hi, thanks for joining. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining, my name is Shane. This is the Photo Zoo. I named it after a different channel that I have that my children and I do together called the Coding Zoo. The Coding Zoo is a channel where we teach each other and others how to program. This channel is the Photo Zoo. You know, Coding Zoo, Photo Zoo. Kind of makes sense. So welcome to the Photo Zoo. This channel I plan to use for landscape photography and, well, actually all kinds of photography, and we're going to start with landscape. So both the Coding Zoo and the Photo Zoo are channels dedicated to teaching others and learning together. Of course, at the Coding Zoo, as I mentioned, we do programming, and we have this new channel called the Photo Zoo. Our goal here is to learn photography and to help others learn photography. We're going to start with landscape photography, move to woodland, and we'll probably eventually get into different types altogether. I hope that it's an adventurous learning channel. I hope that we can build a community together. You can learn more about both channels at thecodingzoo.com and thephotozoo.com. So I hope you'll join me. Check out the website, check out the Facebook page, the Photo Zoo, and check out our videos. Be sure to click the subscribe button below and the bell icon for alerts so you can see the upcoming videos. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Photo Zoo and our goals for it. I've also got some pretty awesome pictures that I took in the last few months I wanted to show you in this video, so stick around for that. And you can learn a little bit about me and my goals for the Photo Zoo. So my first goal with the Photo Zoo is for it to be an avenue for others to learn photography, videography. It's a way for me as I learn to share to others. You know, hopefully if someone isn't interested in learning photography, maybe they'll enjoy the beautiful scenery and the adventures we go on as we learn. So hopefully that will be fun for others. Before I get into that, let's go over something I've been thinking about lately. Have you ever met a person or been in a situation, or are you going through the situation right now where you've got this goal and you're very passionate about it, you want it to succeed, you know it's going to take a long time, you keep stumbling, and there may not be the right support group around you, there may not be people that are encouraging you, maybe they're discouraging you, and when you fail, you know, you just kind of want to give up. Maybe you have given up. I know most people have probably gone through that at one time in their life. So I just want to say, if you're that person, if you're passionately working at something, if you're stumbling and failing and maybe you don't have the best support system, or people are afraid people's going to make fun of you, don't worry about it. If you fail, the main thing to remember is just, what can you learn from that failure? How quickly can you pick yourself back up and get started? And what can you learn from that failure? And then just keep moving. Don't worry about the people around you. There are a lot of lazy people in the world. There are a lot of people that don't have goals. And honestly, some of them don't like to see other people try to succeed. And it doesn't matter if you're successful completely or not. You know, part of it is the journey and actually learning something and growing as a person. So if you pick yourself up and you learn from your failures, you will succeed eventually at that goal. Just don't give up. I think the main problem is people give up. There are several people that's very famous that have failed hundreds of times that finally became successful later on. Now, what happened? You know, what if they were to give it up? So yeah, you know, my life has proven to me that that's possible. At an early age, wanted to be a programmer. I started to learn how to program probably about 10, 11, 12 years old, somewhere in there, and basically got some books, had a computer, and started to teach myself. Well, you know, that passion, that zeal, that creativity in programming, you know, I always had that, and I didn't give up on it. My dream job was to become a software engineer, believe it or not. Nothing spectacular, but something I enjoy and is creative. So I didn't give up on that, and I didn't get the opportunity to go to college, but you know, I worked hard, worked a 40-hour job, sometimes 60, 70-hour jobs, studied on the side, didn't give up on that passion, didn't listen to people who said I couldn't do it, and I did it. I've been a software engineer for about probably 18 years now, and I love it. It's fun, it's creative, just like photography. So you just got to stick with it. It wasn't easy. Good things in life are hard, they're not always easy. So just got to stick with it. So one of the things I love about photography, especially landscape photography, is really it gets me off that couch, it gets me out from behind that computer, and I get to get out in the woods and see some beautiful scenery, and I get to get lots of exercise. So not to sound depressing or anything, because this is going to be a success story, but I come to realize at my age that with my children being young that I'm really way out of shape. So my goal by getting out and doing landscape photography, doing these videos, is to actually get out and get some exercise, get out in the wilderness and get rid of some of that anxiety. It's so peaceful out in the wilderness, and just take some beautiful pictures, right? And it's working. I've lost several pounds, but I still got a long ways to go. I've come to realize, that I've almost got high blood pressure. I'm pre-diabetic. If I don't do something soon, I may not be able to see my grandchildren. Or I'd love to see my children grow up and to see my grandchildren. So I've come to realize, call it a middle-life crisis. I've got to do something about it. I got to do it now. And it's never too late. I'm still young, not that old. I'm getting a few gray hairs, but I realize I could still get back in shape. It's not too late, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do that by jumping in, going places, learning photography, learning landscape photography, woodland photography, you name it, I want to learn it. It's a creative exercise, it's fun learning, and it's a great way to get out and just get lots of exercise and enjoy nature. And I love it so much, I would love to become an expert in it. So that's my goal. Get out, get in shape, and become an expert in photography and videography. If you are interested in learning about photography and videography, come go with me. It's going to be fun. We're going to learn a lot. I've already learned a lot. Still got a lot more to learn. Not only do I enjoy getting out in nature and learning photography and learning videography, but I also enjoy teaching. So I would love to teach you how to do videography and photography. So as I learn, join me, join in. I would love to teach you all I can as I learn. If you're not into photography or videography, hey, just check out the beautiful scenery, check out some of the places we go and visit. We're going to start locally here at first in the area where I live, and as I get more and more shape, we're going to slowly work our way out and maybe even go to more exciting places. I believe there's a lot of beauty just around the corner if you just open your eyes and look and just take the time and look around you. We're so used to seeing what's around us and where we live, we forget to stop and look. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Just stop and look. We're going to start there, and then we're going to slowly work our way out and maybe even go to more exciting, adventurous places.